Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 3 between Rochester Institute of Technology and Carnegie Mellon University. That's right, game number 3. It is currently tied 1-1 with Alexander Lee taking game number 2 for CMU and Peter Young taking game number 1 for RIT. And our players in game number 3 on the Boneyard are Kimjongil, aka Peter Masters, who may or may not be in Masters League, and yankjenets, who is now Yank, aka Daniel Deutsch, which sounds German. Playing for Rochester Institute of Technology, we have Popsiclestick, aka Michael Salsone, and ePLocust, aka Greg Lundahl. So it does look like we are now all set. The players have been introduced. The stage is set, and actually, we may be seeing some very, very early 10 pool going on. Let's see, 200 supply, 200 minerals, and there is a 10 pool going down from top Popsiclestick. In the other 2v2s I have casted on this map, we have seen both long games and short, so now Kimjongil sees Popsiclestick's Overlord, and he does know that RIT is in close positions. Note, I must emphasize, RIT, Rochester Institute of Technology, is once again the orange Zerg and purple Protoss, whilst CMU, Carnegie Mellon University, is the blue Terran and pink Zerg. So CMU bottom right, RIT upper right. So we do have a very, very early pool that was in fact scouted, and it does look like Popsiclestick is going to try to get this drone from Kimjongil, but some excellent mineral walk lets it escape at the last second. So a little bit of damage done to this drone, but nothing too terrifying. This drone is now scouting to see the gateway and gas. So this early gas is indicative of a very early Cyber and Warp Kate, and we do have 6 Zerglings now in production. Probably going to be seeing a very, very quick speed follow-up. So some very, very aggressive play from RIT to open, and there is now a probe running around along with a scouting drone. The scouting drone is now returning, and it looks like we're having a bunker going down, but this bunker isn't going to be built in time. The Zerglings are just now on their way, and they are going to catch that bunker off guard. There is currently only one Marine and SCV now going out. These Zerglings, they're just going to run by, see if they can go straight into the mineral line and see if they can do any damage to their opponent, Kimjongil, and one drone manages to make it away into that geyser for one Zerg. No, the Zerglings are all still alive. Some excellent micro so far from Kimjongil. He has managed to only lose one drone. That's fantastic. He does have speed currently cooking. 2 Zerglings have now popped an excellent surround with the mineral lock. Some drones taking a little bit of damage. Now some SCVs from yankjenets coming down to support. These Zerglings aren't doing as much damage as they should be for that early economy sacrifice. Meanwhile, more and more Zerglings are running in. The bunker is finished. These Zerglings are going to be killed very quickly by those Marines in the bunker. So they are running around now. And so, yeah, an excellent hold from CMU. RIT does look like they are just a little bit economically behind in terms of workers. Let's see, income. In terms of workers, let's see if it's split up by side. We have a total of 33 to 34. So both players are about even, though our Protoss for RIT, he has been adding a lot of workers. We do now have some stalkers being chrono boosted out for a little bit of aggression. A scout gets in, it will see everything. This Zergling now has speed, so it is going to try to get a Zergling. And no, we do have another gateway is about to go down, so going to see some very, very quick 3-gate pressure, and actually a Baneling nest and more Zerglings with speed now just scouting around, clearing up the map. And a Baneling nest now is going down along... Oh no, the Baneling nest is actually from CMU. I apologize. So these Zerglings are going to be defensive. And yeah, it does look like both players are standardly playing a 2v2 as standard as 2v2 can go. It does look like RIT does want to put on the pressure once again with more Zerglings. There was an expansion, but it was canceled. I don't know if that was on purpose to try to save from money. It does look like a couple drones were made in its stead, but I don't know why that was canceled. I feel like RIT decided, you know what, instead of going for that longer macro game, we're just going to go for that solid battle, and it does look like CMU Zerg, Kimjongil, is going to go ahead and expand. There is a Zerg running around that does scout and see the pylon. Kimjongil sees the forward pylon. CMU will now have to respond to this. So it looks like we're going to be seeing some very, very big pressure. There are 2 bunkers with the third one being made. Some SCVs auto-repairing each other. It'll be very, very interesting to see if RIT will be able to break this wall with this Zergling Zealot composition. Zergling Zealot Stalker. There is, meanwhile, a Banshee with Cloak being produced. That will definitely secure an advantage if that Banshee can get out, because the Banshee will just obliterate that clean. And we do have more and more Zerglings, and now Banelings going in, so it does look like we're going to see a Baneling bust. Let's see, the nest did just finish. Let's see if they are warped in. Yes, warped in, because you can warp in Banelings. We have 5 in production, so they need to try to hit a soft spot in the wall. I would not recommend hitting this particular depot just because of the positioning. You can immediately drop either a barracks or another bunker behind it, and we do have a Zergling running around to scout, see if he can get some more information. And will he get to the tower? No, there's an excellent hold. A little bit of micro. He does get the vision and see the army. That was some excellent, excellent micro from Kimjongil, and just running around to the back now, he's going to see everything. Let's see now. Running into the main of their opponent just to scout around a little bit. A couple Zerglings look like they might get it, and no, a little bit of miss micro. So here come the Banelings. They are going to walk in and see what sort of damage they can do. One is immediately picked off. 2 more picked off. They're going for the bunker. The bunker does go down. Meanwhile, counter Banelings are going into to explode on the Zealots. They do a lot of damage, but I don't know if it's enough. A lot more Banelings just morphed in for Kimjongil. They're going to really help. Oh, that was very, very close right there. We need to see some excellent micro. The Zerglings for Kimjongil are just attacking the Stalkers, doing so much damage. Some excellent focus fire picking off those Banelings. Now the 2 Banshees are completed. They do have Cloak. They are going to be able to do a lot of damage. The Banelings do blow up on the Stalkers, and Zerglings doing a lot of damage. And now it is up to these Zerglings to see if they can counterattack and do just a little bit. Popsicle Zerglings don't look like it is enough. They are scouting. They are going to see that there is the 3rd, but the Queen is going to be able to clean this up. And it does look like the 2 Banshees now are heading over to the mineral line for Popsiclestick. They are going to do so much damage against that one single Queen. There is now only another in production, and this Queen is about to go down very quickly. Poor Queenie. And the wall is completed once again. The 2 bunkers are down. There's a supply depot, so these Marines are going to be able to hold the front. The Banshees are now just obliterating that mineral line. We do have an Evo chamber to try to counter, but with only 4 drones left, and immediately Locust leaves. He doesn't even want to try winning anymore. And there is a GGO, and it does look like game number 3 goes to CMU with an excellent defense with that bunker wall in, and a very, very healthy number of Banelings. So that was game number 3. It is currently 2-1 in CMU's favor. And thanks for watching, y'all. I'll see you in game number 4.